checker on a checkerboard. That's how I felt. You know how a checker is maneuvered by some unknown hand over which it has no control? Well, at one point in my life, well, that's how I felt, although I didn't realize it until many years later. I was 25 years old at Ohio Wesleyan University for a temperance convention. When passing through the sulfur springs, I heard this very infectious laughter coming from a sweet young girl of 16, Lucy Webb. We got to talking, and I discovered that she lived in Delaware, Ohio, my hometown. Well, I liked her, but as I wrote to my mother, she is a bright, sunny-hearted little girl, not quite old enough to fall in love with, so I didn't. You see, marriage was on my mind, as I had decided that before the year was out, I'd get me a wifey, or at least a sweetheart, if I can find one who agrees with me that I am one of the sunniest fellows in the land.
As he mentioned, Rutherford did not know it then, but he wasn't the only one thinking about marriage. His mother and my mother had already met back in Delaware, Ohio, and the two of them had decided that he and I would be a good match. So a year later, when I went away to school in Cincinnati at Wesleyan Women's College, Rutherford's mother told him that Lucy had been sent away because she was so popular with her fellow students it was distracting. She went on to say, Lucy will do well if she can keep from being carried off by a minister until she is of age. Well, guess who showed up in Cincinnati, opening a new law office? Rutherford.
I began to seriously court Lucy as she was nearing her 21st birthday during the summer of 1852. I kept my mother abreast of my feelings for Lucy, describing her attributes with insights such as, she sees at a glance what others will study upon, but will not perhaps study out what she is unable to see in a flash. She is a genuine woman, right from instinct and impulse, rather than just judgment and reflection.
Rutherford, that sounds very old-fashioned to me. As far as I'm concerned, a woman's mind is as strong as a man's, equal in all things, and his superior in some. Well, just take note of the gentle manipulations of our mothers in bringing us together. Well, Rutherford finally wrote to his mother.
It is no use doubting or rolling it over in my thoughts. By George, I'm in love with her.
Imagine the smile that must have brought Mrs. Hayes when she read it. And when she heard that just days after writing that letter, while Rutherford was with me at a college function, he came over and proudly proclaimed,
I love you. I love you. I love you.
And I like you very much. Well, this was in June of 1852. And on December 30th of that year, Rutherford, who was 30 years old, and I, who was 21, were married. Just weeks after the wedding, Rutherford exclaimed to a friend,
Can anything enjoyed on earth be a source of truer, purer happiness than this? Blessings on his head who first invented marriage.